Hello, day 21. Let's get these stones all stuck on. So what we're going to do is we're going to place one right in the middle at the top, and you want it so it's pretty well onto the brown rectangle. Don't have it too much hanging off. You want to make sure you can really attach it on. So roughly in the middle, and start some firm pokes all around the edge just to make sure it's going to stay in place. Hasn't got to be on too firm just yet. We're just getting the place position all sorted out. We can go back and firm it up a bit later, so I'm quite happy that's right in the middle. Now I'm going to pop one next to it and do exactly the same. I just need to felt that in place. As you can see, my balls all came out different sizes, doesn't matter at all. Once that one's on, I'm going to pop another one the other side. So the size that mine came out, I work out about 3 across the top. So just ease it off the mat every so often. Just remember, if you're pushing down into the mat in quite a thin piece, those fibres go straight through and you can end up really attaching whatever you're working on to the mat. It can be quite hard to pull it off again. So lifting it every so often and coming around from every direction. I'm trying to squish the balls together a little bit as well, so there's not too many gaps. And joining some of the fibres to the ball next to it. So there we go, we've got 3. And we're going to start coming down the side a bit now. So I don't want it level, I just want it to come down a little bit. So it's at the side and starting to go downwards towards the flame. So we're going to have a bit of a curve to our fireplace. As you can see, I've overlapped it quite well into that rectangle as well, so it's got quite a lot of base underneath it to attach it to. And once we've done that, we're going to repeat that on the other side. Let's see there, so that's one line, and then I've dropped it down about halfway the depth of the first balls. So it's just got a little bit of an arch happening at the top. So repeating the same on the other side. Needle felting the ball into place. And just go around neating everything up a little bit, make sure those balls are starting to connect together a little. And then if we turn it round, you can see that's going to be the top, and we're going to have the 2 straight bits coming down either side now. So adding on your next balls, and this time that one sits right below that one. So we're going down in a line now with the balls. So I'll whiz through this bit so you can see what to do. And as I said before, everyone's stones will have come out slightly different sizes, so you may find you need to add less stones coming down the side, or you may find you might need to add in a couple more than I'm doing here, so just whatever works for you best. Don't worry if your stones don't look very straight coming down the sides at the moment. They're still quite soft and everything's quite pliable, so we can pull them around once we've got everything in place. Maybe I can fit one more down the bottom here. And that last one, hopefully, is going to sit nice and flush with the bottom of all the brown part of the model that you made. So I'm just going to complete the other side. And then I'm going to go all over and firm it up a little bit. I'm pulling those balls back into shape a little bit, the stones, so that they look a bit straighter. And then keep going over everything and firming it up. Now this bit at the top, you can see that I've put mine perhaps a little bit low and the brown is peeking out, so I'm just going to push that back. And then I didn't feel that my back was really strong enough, because once you put the balls or the stones on, they're quite heavy and they start pulling out of shape. So you might want to do the same as me here. I'm just adding a little bit of extra brown wool into the middle just to strengthen up that rectangle on the back. And again, the more you stab it, the more firm it will become because the fibres all connect together. I didn't actually end up making this too firm, so perhaps you should make yours a little bit firmer than this. Really spend a bit of time getting this back of the fire nice and strong. So you can still pop the candle out sometimes if that's a bit easier, just to firm up all the last bits. But we'll slip it back over. And there we go, that's today's work done. You've created a beautiful little fireplace. And I shall see you tomorrow for the next step.